What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kahuna Silver right here on YouTube. It's been a long minute since y'all seen my face on camera. Um, uh, Mostly because it's due to work. My work schedule ramped up out of nowhere. The reason why I'm back on camera is because I really want to talk about this issue. When this news story came out the other day, I was at work. I really couldn't do nothing. And when I got off of work, I was home in the daytime. I got off in the daytime, but when I got home, I was really tired, so I slept the rest of the day. And when I woke up, I just went to bed. I just went to bed because, you know what, it was late in the night. I said, screw it, just go back to bed, and then, we do it first thing in the morning. I had some other stuff to do today, so I decided to make it right here and right now, so I won't go ahead and miss my chance. It's gonna be a little late. Technically, it's 2 days late, but I think my opinions can come now better than later. So I really wanted to go ahead and get my opinions on the whole Dark Souls discussion. So basically, what's been going on is the fact that Dark Souls got announced the release on the Nintendo Switch on the 19th of October, 2018. We've been waiting for this game since May. The game was delayed from the May 25th release date, and we didn't get no word of the Switch release date. We went the whole summer with them saying jack squat about the Switch release date at all. Everybody was enjoying the game, playing the game. Even Switch owners who didn't have and who just got impatient just went out and bought other copies on PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. I don't blame you guys. They wasn't saying jack squat. It almost sounded like the game was just canceled. Like they were just done with the game. They said, "Hey, look, screw it." Last time we saw the Dark Souls game was in April. That was the last time we have heard from Dark Souls on Switch, and that was it. That was it. And everybody got their game in May. We were still waiting. They said summer passed. It's August, and then we got October release date. Everybody there we saw in the summer month. So we got the release date for October 19th. At Gamescom, they announced a freaking trilogy same day as Switch release. Dark Souls, PlayStation, and Xbox. It reminds me so much of the Mass Effect deal that the Wii U got. Because Wii U got Mass Effect 3. And PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 got Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 on a compilation disc. And it sucked because it was so close. And it was launched at the same price. The only difference here is the Switch version costs $40. And this costs $80. But the deal is so good here that, hey, I wouldn't mind chucking up $40 extra to get all three games. The Dark Souls 1 is the freaking remaster, the same remaster that y'all literally just bought is included into this trilogy. Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 with all of its DLC for $80 versus the Switch version, which is just the Dark Souls 1 remaster for $40. Tell me which deal is better. So here's where I can see this ending. I see this ending in Dark Souls on the Switch not selling well because everybody's going to be buying the trilogy versus the Nintendo Switch version. Everybody's going to be paying out that $80 to get all that versus the Switch version. Portability is not even a factor here because you know what? You're getting less just to get carry on the go. I bet you everybody would want to pay more just to get those three games versus the Switch versus the Switch version. And what makes it even worse is the excuse that they're going to use. All this time that they had trouble porting this game over to Switch, they're gonna look at this as we didn't want it. There wasn't an audience for it. They're not going to see that, hey, look, maybe releasing Trilogy the same day as the Switch version wasn't a good idea. They're not going to look at it, maybe we messed up. They're not going to look at it as that. They're going to look at it at the Nintendo players. They're going to look at it at, hey, look, you know, they didn't want the game. There's not a Dark Souls fan base on Nintendo Switch. They're not going to look at that. They're just going to just look straight at the sales and say, there's no point in bringing 2 or 3 over. You know, Dark Souls 1 didn't make it. What point do Dark Souls 2 and 3 has? And people keep on saying, oh, okay, I'm just going to wait for the trilogy to come over. Well, that's just it. Our trilogy depends on if Dark Souls 1 sells at all, which is highly unlikely. They're releasing the trilogy on the same day as our Dark Souls Remastered. And our trilogy depends on it. Our Dark Souls Remastered beats that trilogy, which is highly unlikely. That's the thing, though. They want that game to beat Dark Souls trilogy, but it is up against a monster of a collection. There is no waiting for Dark Souls Trilogy on the Nintendo Switch. It's pointless to wait for Dark Souls Trilogy on the Nintendo Switch. If you want to see Dark Souls Trilogy on the Nintendo Switch, then you're going to have to buy Dark Souls Remaster on the Nintendo Switch. In order for you to get Dark Souls Trilogy, you're going to have to get Dark Souls Remastered on the Nintendo Switch. That's the truth. So for everybody who keeps saying, "Oh, I'll just wait until Dark Souls Trilogy get announced for Nintendo Switch. I'll just wait." They had so much problems getting Dark Souls 1 out. Imagine the troubles they're going to have getting Dark Souls 2 and 3 out. You know how long of the wait we're going to have? We're probably not going to... If they're going to have this much trouble getting Dark Souls 1 out, imagine the wait we're going to have waiting for just the other 2 games. Everybody already got the trilogy. We're probably not going to see it until around the same time period. Consider this our only shot. I'm not begging you to say. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that rush out and buy Dark Souls because it's our only chance. But I'm just saying, consider this our only shot right now. Consider this our test. Our test right now. But really, Dark Souls right now is iffy with the Nintendo crowd right now. Yes, it's basically basically Bamco's fault right now, and From Software's fault right now. They put this up against themselves. Do they deserve the low sales? Yes, they do. Do the Nintendo fans deserve to get penalized for it? No, they do not. But if we want Dark Souls on the Nintendo Switch, do we risk it? Do we go for it? We gotta ask ourselves that. I hate it. I don't want to tell y'all guys to rush out and buy it because they don't deserve the sales, but we want Dark Souls on our system and everything else. The future of Dark Souls on Nintendo consoles is riding on this remaster. I don't know. Y'all decide. It's your boy Kahuna Silver. I'm out. Deuces. Y'all comment below and tell me what you think. I'm out.